Well, good day, smart traders, and welcome to another fantastic day. Let's start things off by having a look at our economic calendar for today.
Today's economic calendar does not contain much. However, the Bank of Japan governor is speaking at 10 past 12 today, South African time. This could potentially create volatility within our JPY pairs.
Now let's move over and have a look at what's making headlines today.
In currency news, the US dollar languished near a 7-month low against major currencies as traders took heart that the Federal Reserve may be nearing the end of its rate hike cycle, and as China's reopening drove demand for riskier assets. Markets have grown increasingly doubtful that the Fed will have to take interest rates above 5% to cool inflation, as effects of its aggressive rate increases last year have already been felt in the economy. Traders are now expecting rates to peak just under 5% by June. Now let's have a look at what's making headlines on Wall Street. US technology giant Microsoft is in talks to invest up to $10 billion in artificial intelligence firm OpenAI, the firm behind the widely popular platform ChatGPT. The funding will also include other venture capital firms and will value OpenAI at about $29 billion. The funding is expected to be part of a complicated deal in which Microsoft will gain about 75% of OpenAI's profits until the firm recoups the initial investment. US indices finished mixed during the regular session yesterday as traders rotated towards riskier assets amid signs of cooling economy and bets of less aggressive interest rates from the Federal Reserve policymakers going forward. Still to come this week, market participants will be closely monitoring the Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell's speech for any insights into further path of the interest rate hikes. And finally, let's have a look at commodities. Oil prices retreated from recent gains in anticipation of a speech by the Federal Chair Jerome Powell, while markets also sought more clarity on the restocking of the US strategic petroleum reserves this year. Powell is expected to shed more light on the path of the US monetary policy and economic growth when he speaks at a bank symposium in Sweden. Gold prices are still hovering near 7-month highs as markets await more cues on the US monetary policy, as well as key inflation data that is set to be released later this week.
So that's it from us here at Smart Online Trader. If you're interested in any of the additional services that we provide, kindly get in touch with us or simply click on one of the links in the description below. As always, may the peace be with you. Cheers.